So I've been thinking about writing another book. The book would be, I'm not sure if it would be a comedy, a murder mystery, or just some really dark, tragic novel. But I do know the title of the book. The title of the book would be called Two Doors Down because that's where my ex lives. He has lived there ever since our divorce about 15 years ago. He now has wife number 3, 2 doors down. And but right before we got divorced, he called me and he said, "You know, Mo, I'd like to ask you to write me a letter of recommendation." He said, "I've met someone new." And she's really cute, and she's a fitness trainer at the gym, and 15 years younger than you. But I'd like you to write a letter of recommendation. I'm thinking, will I write my ex a letter of recommendation? Hell yeah, I'll write a letter of recommendation. I want to get rid of this guy. So I'm thinking, what do I write in this letter of recommendation? Dear homewrecker. That might be a little harsh. Dear number 2. I call her number 2 because she's a piece of, well, you know. So I understand you want to date my husband. Yes, I think you should date my husband. He's very outgoing. He loves to meet new people and meet new people and meet new people. And he can be very, very charming. Be careful, though, because sometimes late at night, he likes to sneak in the back door. So be careful about that one. And so, yeah, you can go ahead and date my husband, please. So a couple years later, after they got married, we got divorced, not necessarily in that order. But I get a call from number 2, and number 2 says, "Oh, my God, Mo, help me. You've got to help me." She was frantic. She accidentally pushed him through a plate glass window. And she says, "I think I've almost killed Carl." And I thought, really? Almost? Do you need a little help with that? Or what? And she's like, "No, come help me. Like, I'm really worried that he might be dying." I think, oh, shoot. So I'm thinking, how fast do you have to walk? 2 doors down. To somehow save your ex-husband from bleeding to death. I don't know. So I finished the laundry and started the dishes and fed the dog. When I get 2 doors down, there he is sitting at the threshold of the doorway, and his elderly mother is holding a tourniquet to his right arm because he had been bleeding pretty badly. And he says to me, he's getting a little woozy. He says, "I'm getting woozy. You need to take over because Mom's getting tired." I thought, all right. So I take a hold of the tourniquet, and then I'm thinking, all of our married life, 18 fucking years, I couldn't do anything right. Think about it, right? The kids were never quiet enough. The house was never clean enough. The sex was never kinky enough. And I'm thinking, if I don't hold this tourniquet right, is that considered to be murder? It wouldn't really be my fault anyway, would it? She pushed him through the window, but he made it through. And then later, he's really pretty damn cheap, if you think about it. He doesn't pay for trash. He doesn't have to because I live 2 doors down, right? He doesn't pay for cable. One day he actually said, "Somo, can you run a cable from your house over that next house and to my house so I don't have to pay cable?" And I said, "No, actually, I won't do that." But one day I got a text from my boyfriend, and he said, "This isn't weird at all." He says, "Carl is downstairs. He's doing laundry. Our trash cans are full, and he's watching Jeopardy." And I was thinking, why don't you go get your shotgun and sneak downstairs and shoot him in the ass? And you could just tell the cops, "I'm sorry, I thought he was stealing the TV." That wouldn't be double jeopardy, would it? So my ex is so cheap. My ex is so cheap that he actually reuses Starbucks cups and refills them so he can get free refills over and over again. And actually, Starbucks tried to kick him out one day because they thought he was homeless. And I think they had to reduce their cup order because he reuses those cups so many times. So that's all I've got for you tonight. I'm Dr. Mo. Thanks for coming out.